Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner, and you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer. That's right, guys, we are in store for another comic book haul. That's right. And this week we were privileged to have an abundance of books this week between Marvel and DC and everybody else. And, uh, reason being that it is the Christmas week that is upon us. So that's why books are being released, a whole bunch of them this week, and also with Amazing Spider-Man as well being the last issue, and Avenging Spider-Man tying in together. That's why there's maybe 10 books being released next week altogether between Holiday and Spider-Man. It's crazy. So you basically get 2 weeks worth of books in 1 week, and I didn't even get all the books. I got most of them or some of them, and maybe I'll go back next week or maybe later on in the week and see if I can pick up the rest of the books. But let me show you what books I did get, and some of them were really, really great. So first off, we're going to start off with our freebies. First, we got a little promotional card for Young Avengers. That's right, that is due out on January 23rd, 2013. I like that. That's pretty cool. And you can see it says variant cover by Brian Lee O'Malley. And I like it. It's a pretty neat cover. And I'm going to be picking up that issue myself. Next, we got the promotional poster for Uncanny X-Force issue number 1. So we can see that right there. That is also due out on 2013, and there you got Bishop's cover or face in the background there. So I will be checking out that title as well. And then there was a couple sketches that I got for free, and unfortunately I don't know who actually did them, but I saw them there and I was allowed to take them, and I didn't ask any questions. I just wound up grabbing them, like, whoa, there's a couple of them left. So I wound up grabbing them, and I wound up getting this one right here. So we can see that. We got War Machine on there. Is that Whiplash, right? Or I don't know if it's old Whiplash or not sure. I forgot exactly, but that's a pretty cool drawing. I like that. So I got that for free. And then I got this one as well. This one has Silver Surfer on it. So I got that one as well for free too. So I got that at the comic book shop. And like I said, they were just sitting there and I could take them, and they were busy, so I didn't have quite a time to ask actually who drew these pictures. But this is pretty cool. So that was the freebies for this week. I'm happy to have those. I want to hang them up somewhere or something like that, but I've got only so much room to hang stuff. So now with the books for this week. All right, first off, we got All New X-Men issue number 4. That's right. In last issue, we were left hanging with the past X-Men with the present X-Men looking at each other, and you're like, dude, what's going to happen? And this cover says it all right here. And actually, this kind of happens in the book because I already read it. And I'll be doing a review on it after this video. So really cool right there. All New X-Men issue 4. Definitely the best book for Marvel right now, in my opinion. Next, Indestructible Hulk issue number 2. I also read this one already. And Mark Waid's got a good book on his hands here. And I was definitely happy when I got done reading this. The relationship between these two characters are just it's not forgettable. It's awesome. It's awesome to see this relationship between each other. And next we have Venom issue 28. Hoping that Venom makes a turnaround now, getting away from all this Satan stuff and getting back to a little bit more of what Flash Thompson is, and more of a regular Venom soldier character than how he's been more of a satanic, like, possessed like character. So we'll see how this turns out. Artwork, looking inside the book though, is pretty awesome, I thought. Just taking a first glance at it here, I liked it. This is a battle, looks like, with Valkyrie and Flash here. So I think this was pretty cool, you know, just taking a first glance. So we'll see where Venom goes. That's on issue 28. Cool cover, though. Very cool cover. And next, we have Avengers Arena issue number 2. Looks like you have Reptile here on the cover. I loved issue 1 of this title, and I'm hoping that this book continues to be good. And I have a feeling, based off of a lot of people, it's kind of, you either like the book or you hate the book. And me, I loved it. And I'm definitely looking forward to issue number 2. Next, we have A+X issue number 3. Looks like this time we have Black Panther and Storm's involved. And then there's Hawkeye, and is it Gambit? Yes, Gambit is in there as well. So it looks like these are the 4 characters that are involved in this month's 2 stories. And I like this book because it's a bunch of one-shots. And, you know, if you don't like a story, well, just go to next month and you might like that one. And the art's always different, and it's really cool. I've enjoyed it overall. So we're definitely looking forward to seeing how this book goes in the future. Next, we are on He-Man Masters of the Universe issue number 5. Look at that. That's awesome. Battle Cat there with the sword, and He-Man and the sorcerers in the background. This has been a good series. DC has done well with the He-Man series. I'm not sure if it is an ongoing at this point, but it's definitely a nice series to read, and it brings you back to your childhood if you're a fan of He-Man. So there we go. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, issue 5. Next, we have The 6 Nights in the Life of Hawkeye, issue number 6. This story has been phenomenal. Hawkeye is a great read. I still feel that a lot of people, for this book, it's an under the radar type of book. I feel like people have not read it, and I think a lot of people are actually waiting for the trade on this book because they've been hearing good things, but they just want to wait for the trade. The art is an amazement in itself. It's just a really, really good book. I really like it, and David Aja is back on the art, and it has to do with Christmas. And if you're not familiar with his artwork kind of just looks like this, but it fits this storytelling of this book, and I love it. It's such a pleasurable read. So if you do, guys, go out and get that trade. I think it comes out in March or February, something like that. Go out and purchase Hawkeye. Definitely worth your money. Next, from Zinscope, we have Grimm Fairy Tales, issue number 4 of Robin Hood. Nice cover right here. It's what Grimm, just the people at Zinscope do. It's like their trademark. But nevertheless, the story is phenomenal. It basically has to do with this girl whose name is Robin, and she takes down King John's men. But she's come from Earth, and she's gone into this realm. So it's a great story. It's really entertaining to see Grimm's take on Robin Hood, and that's what makes it so intriguing. So if you guys are interested, check out Robin Hood issue number 4. Patrick Shands is a really nice guy. He sees reviews on his books. He actually writes back to you and stuff like that. So it's cool. It's really cool to see that. Next, we have Avengers issue number 2. Definitely looking forward to seeing how our extended Avengers, take shape. Based off of all our other characters who are stuck on Mars, and Captain America calls upon these extended team. Yeah, it's going to be really cool. This is really good. Hickman has done a good job on the first issue. Let's hope it continues. So we got Avengers issue number 2. I like Thor on the cover and Black Widow. It's typical Black Widow, like on the ground with her gun. You know, pretty cool. Next, we have FF issue number 2. And yeah, it's going to continue off of Fantastic Four issue number 2, where the group, Reed Richards and Sue Storm and Ben Grimm and everybody, just took off. And the FF is awaiting their arrival because technically they're only the Fantastic Four for 4 minutes. Does our group come back in 4 minutes? I don't think so, because then the series would be over at issue 2. So the artwork is, you got to have a certain feel for the artwork. But the story is written by Matt Fraction, the same person who does Hawkeye at this time. And yeah, give it a try. FF issue number 2. And last but not least, we got 2 DC books. We have the Death of the Family tie-in, Nightwing issue 15. We have the Joker cover, and there's Robin there. Or I'm sorry, Nightwing. There he is right there. So that's cool. So we're going to be interested to see how this tie-in goes. And last but not least, we got Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue 15. And this story, I'm assuming, will have to do with Jason Todd and seeing what that's all about. And that's it, guys. That is your haul for right now, at least until I go back to the store and pick up the rest of the books. So I hope you enjoyed everything. Tell me what you got this week. Tell me what you're looking forward to read. If there's anything that you want me to review, go ahead, put your request down below. I will be reviewing them. The books that I am reviewing on Dark Avenger Inc. this week will be Incredible Hulk, A+X, and He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Everything is up for grabs on this channel, and I'll do as much as I can with the holiday week. So guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner, and I hope you guys have a great holiday pre-week. So guys, I'll see you. Take care of yourselves. Bye.